I don't believe in ghosts. At least, I didn't. Until I checked into room 408. It was just another business trip. Routine. Forgettable. A quiet town most people drive past without stopping. But my car had broken down miles back, and this was the only hotel I could find. Old, crooked letters on the sign, the kind of place that looked forgotten by time. I arrived late, around 11:30 p.m. The lobby smelled like dust and stale coffee. The woman at the front desk barely looked at me at first. Her fingers drummed nervously on the counter as she handed me the key. Room 408, she said too quickly. Her eyes darted toward the hallway. Like she wanted to warn me, but she didn't. The elevator groaned as it climbed. The hallway on the 4th floor stretched out, dim and too quiet. Lights flickered, that kind of sickly yellow glow that makes shadows seem darker. Every step echoed, loud in the empty corridor. The air felt off, like no one had walked that hall in years. Room 408's door stuck. I had to shove it open. The hinges let out a sharp, aching squeal. Inside, the room was ordinary, but cold, the kind of cold that doesn't come from a draft. It smelled of wood polish, but under that, something else, old, damp, like the inside of a trunk left too long in a basement. And then, there was the mirror. Tall, antique, the glass slightly warped, framed in dark wood, chipped and scarred with age. It stood opposite the bed, tilted ever so slightly forward, like it leaned in to see you better. As I passed, I caught my reflection, but something felt wrong. A delay, a flicker. I froze, stared. The face in the glass stared back, and then just for a heartbeat it smiled. Before I did, I laughed, shook my head. Long day, no sleep, shadows playing tricks. I turned out the light and lay down. The room was silent, too silent. And the mirror, I could feel it, watching, waiting. I woke at 2:13 a.m. No noise, no light, just that heavy silence pressing against my ears. And the feeling, the certainty, that something watched me. My eyes drifted to the mirror. I could see nothing at first, just the faint shape of the frame in the dark. And then pale in the glass my face, but wrong, off somehow, the eyes too wide, the mouth too still. I sat up, heart hammering. I told myself to turn on the lamp, but I didn't. I just stared. The reflection began to change. Slowly, its mouth stretched, inch by inch, into a grin too large, too sharp. It wasn't my smile. It wasn't a smile at all. It was hunger. I reached out blindly, and the lamp snapped on. The room was empty. The grin was gone. But I swear the reflection's eyes kept watching, even as I looked away. Sleep wouldn't come. I tried. I tried so hard, but every time I closed my eyes, I felt it. The pull, the need to look. Finally, near 4 a.m., I got up, crossed the cold floor, grabbed the heavy curtain, and pulled it across the mirror. The room felt heavier afterward, like I'd trapped something inside. But, even with the glass hidden, I felt it, waiting, just on the other side of that cloth, smiling, always smiling. I didn't want to look, but I did. The reflection stared at me, its mouth moved, but I heard nothing. I froze. The air felt thick, heavy, like it pressed against my chest. I stepped closer. The floorboards groaned under my feet. The reflection's lips kept moving, but there was no sound, just that awful silence. I felt the pull, like the glass wanted me closer, needed me closer. And then I saw it, behind my reflection, a shadow, tall, thin, still. Its head tilted, watching, no face, just blackness where a face should be. I spun around. The room was empty, but the air smelled, burnt, like old smoke. My skin prickled. The hair on my arms stood up. I could feel it. I wasn't alone. In the mirror, the shadow stayed, closer now, its hand-long, thin fingers lifted, pressed against the glass. And my reflection smiled, wide, too wide, like its mouth didn't know where to stop. I tried to move. My legs felt like stone. My breath came in shallow gasps. I heard a whisper, faint, like it came from inside the mirror or inside my head. Stay. I grabbed my bag. I ran. Didn't even look back. The hall felt longer. The lights flickered harder, like they were warning me or laughing at me. When I reached the street, I kept running. I didn't stop until dawn painted the sky. Weeks passed. I tried to forget. I tried to believe it was just exhaustion, just my mind playing tricks. But every mirror felt wrong. Every reflection felt off, like it waited for the right moment. Last night, I woke at 2:13 a.m. again. I looked across my room. And in my bedroom mirror, I saw it. The same smile, the same shadow. And this time, I think it's on my side of the glass.